In the International New York Times, it's always difficult to discuss a direct competitor, but Al Jazeera's troubles in the United States. Let me ask you about the angle of American viewing habits of news programs, because Al Jazeera, you'll know the network, it does what we do. It looks at news in depth, and a lot of American news programs, they don't necessarily do it the way we do it. So Al Jazeera, it's not surprising, I suppose, that they can't break this market.
You're absolutely right. I think you're being generous in calling Al Jazeera a competitor to the BBC, but you're absolutely right. They aspire to be, and they're actually a quality news network. But the cliche with American news is that it tends to be insular. It tends not to be so focused on international affairs, other than a few critical exceptions to that. Well, you're right about Baby Charlotte, but I'm not sure. For instance, and I've heard this from friends in the US. They're even covering the UK general election, for instance. So I think you're absolutely right about Al Jazeera probably being in the wrong market. It makes sense for them to be there in terms of such a large market, a lucrative market, but the demand isn't there, which is unfortunate because it means that US news again remains insular, and the cliche may actually be born of a reality.